Hello there, everybody. I'm going to be showing you one of my current cluster computers. It's not a rack this time, it's just like a cluster. And what it runs, it has two virtual machines. It runs two Windows Server 2003. One is for a Half-Life dedicated server for Gary's Mod and Counter-Strike, and then the other one's just a file server that hosts many people at one time. The server is roughly 5 terabytes. Anyone can log on to it for free. You could, whoever's watching. If you want to back up your data, just throw it on the server and it'll be there next time you need it. Or if you want to put it on the server and then go to a different computer, it'll be on the server. You can access it through the internet. So it's pretty handy. And if you want to join my game, go for it. But anyways, these have Windows Server 2003 installed. Here is the terminal server that controls them all, the master node, I guess you could call it. Here is, oh yeah, I have TeamViewer for remote administration. It's just a remote desktop type thing. It's easier than just regular remote desktop. Here's the two virtual operating systems on one machine, which is the cluster. Considered one machine anyways. Here's my file server, it's FTP. This is running on bulletproof FTP. I bought it. And someone keeps trying to hack, but I always block them out. Here's the game server. As you can see, shortcut to SRCDS. That would be the Half-Life server. Both of them are running. Okay. Terminal server. There we go. Okay. And here is the cluster itself. Here is the master node. Then here's all the clusters, or the cluster anyways. Like I said, it runs two OSs on one server. This whole entire thing's linked together to be one server, basically. That's what cluster means. And it's running two operating systems on it. You know, Windows Windows Server 2003 and Windows Server 2003 for both different things. But like I said, if you would like to log on to this server, you most certainly can. I'd be more than happy to welcome you guys on, even just to check it out. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do this, how to get onto my server, so that if you ever want to, you can. Alright, to connect to my server, here's what you'll need to do. Just give me a second. There we go. I'm going to get the screen positioned. Good enough. Alright. Gonna go to Start menu. Hopefully you have a Windows machine. If you don't, you can email me and I can tell you more about how to do it on Mac or Linux. You're going to want to click My Computer, and then on the side right here where it says Other Places, should be at the top, it says My Network Places. And right at the top of Network Tasks on the side, it should say Add a Network Place. It's a folder with a cable coming out, or off the side, whatever. And you'll come up with this wizard. Go ahead and click Next. Make sure you do choose another location, like so, and you're going to want to type in FTP, just like that, the FTP protocol. I don't know if you can see that. It's FTP semicolon slash slash, you know, just like the HTTP semicolon slash slash. And then you're going to want to type in this IP, which is 71.111 alot.112.104. And then when that's done, don't put a dot at the end of the very ending of the IP. Now, you're going to want to not log in anonymously. First, you need to email me about me setting up you a user account on the server. But for now, you can use the guest account. Which, make sure you always put a capital G on the guest, like so. And you can name it whatever you want. And watch this. There it is, right there. You can drag this. Actually, I would recommend you yeah, let's just drag it. There. See? Now, as I was saying, you can connect to it, and it'll come up with all these folders. Which there's a user Blake so far, Brandon, which is me, community, which is just everyone, Daniel, miscellaneous, music, operating systems, photos, programs, projects, Rhonda, and yeah, those are that's the folders I got. And when you ask me to make you a user account, I'll make you your own folder. You can do anything you want in this server. Please do not delete our data. You know, like in our music, this stuff is music that I've made right here. Just important stuff like that, you know. That's not very important, but still, don't delete data without our permission. Anyways, to log in to the server, you're gonna need to, type in guest. When a username prompt thing comes up, capital G, guest, capital G, U, E, S, T, something like that. Anyways, the password is Python, no capitals, no spaces, it's just Python, like the snake. So, it should log you in after that. And definitely give me an email before you do, so I don't think someone's trying to hack. So, anyways, see y'all later. Hopefully see you on the server. I'll make another video about the Half-Life server later. Alright, see you. And I almost forgot something. The specifications of the servers. Each node, which there's a 3-node cluster, 1-node master, so I guess it's a 4-node. Anyways, each server is 3.9 gigahertz, or each node is 3.9 gigahertz. They each have, some have 512, some of them have up to 2 gigabytes of RAM. 512 megs to 2 gigabytes. They're all just linked together, so it doesn't matter anyways. And most of the nodes, actually all of the nodes except for the master, doesn't have any hard drives in it. They are just in use for their motherboard and RAM and processor. But the hard drives, there is, oh yeah, there's about 7, no, there's 8. There's 8 500 gig hard drives, and they're all spanned together. And they're all SATA also. So, yeah, that's that. And like I said, if you want to log on, just do what I just told you. Password is capital G for guest. Just make sure you say guest, you type in guest with a capital G. And the password is Python with no capitals, no spaces. And you should get logged on, and then if you eventually want your own user with your own password, I will set it up on my server. Just ring me an email on YouTube. And if you don't feel like emailing me on YouTube, email me at brandonschultz@gmail.com. And you spell Schultz, S-C-H-U-L-T-Z-Z, and Brandon, B-R-A-N-D-O-N. I'll see you later. Thanks for watching.